All right, big story in the crypto world. And it's not just about money, it's about politics. Hacking and digital warfare. Wow. Iran is in deep shit. Their largest crypto exchange was attacked. So, I mean, are we going to see more of such political crypto attack? Or maybe this is going to be something that is sending like a message to all of us retail investors that something big is coming in the future. Wow, 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 wow. This attack is something that I think we should pay attention to in days to come because we don't know what might happen next. Maybe Iran is going to hack something from Israel or hack, like, we're going to start seeing, hackers hacking different exchanges and then dumping the coins. So, I just want us to, go through today's video and see how this impact Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin. Ethereum and Bitcoin are the largest cryptocurrency in the space, and if these hackers, like got this and then start dumping in the market, it's gonna be bad for us. But the good news is, it seems as if most of the coins that they hack, they send it to the burn wallet, or like they dump it to the dead wallet, which means there's no way it could be recovered, right? So, a group calling themselves Predatory Sparrow, possibly tied to Israel intelligence, claim responsibility for the attack. They say it was retaliation, a political message, and here's the kicker. Some of the stolen funds were actually sent to burn addresses, which means the hackers destroyed the coins instead of profiting from them. This is next level stuff. We are not just talking about a crypto heist, we are talking about cyber warfare using the blockchain as a battlefield. So, yeah, that's pretty much what the attack was all about. Now, I'm gonna go. We're gonna go through some stuff here. I want us to see like what crypto, like Bitcoin, is doing. Also, we're gonna look at Ethereum, look at some altcoins. Yeah, see how we should be approaching crypto this weekend. I'm gonna like try my best to show you guys the best possible outcomes that we might expect. Yeah, this weekend and Monday, if possibly, because usually weekends we expect the market to dump, but this week has been really, really dormant. We haven't seen the market done. The market haven't done anything like reasonable. So it's like this is due to what is going on currently in Iran, the Iran Israel conflict. It's really making us to go through all of this. So I just want us to look at what is going on in the market, and I'm gonna look at so many coins out there. So if you're new here, just subscribe as soon as you can. Hit that like button to help the algorithm send the message out there that we are back. We are back. We are back. We are back live. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so this is okay. I'm not gonna go there. Let's look at crypto bubbles. Let's see what the bubbles have for us today. So, looking at the bubbles from the top 100 coins against BTC, like Kai is doing well. IP, GT, say these are just the few coins doing well from the top 100. Let's see the top 200, which coins are doing well today. Peanut is actually doing well. HNT is doing well. KTA is doing well too. Let's look at the top 300 coins to see which ones, guys. Like the way I go about all of this stuff. So if you see your coin here that is doing well, then that coin has trend against Bitcoin today. So you can see T is doing well. Bora, KMNO Mundane is doing well too. Nero is up 5%. Osmo is up 2%. Prime also is doing well. Like these are the coins that are doing well against Bitcoin, right? Now, talking about Bitcoin, let's just go straight away and see like like Bitcoin. Trust me, guys, Bitcoin has been really boring recently, and okay, let's just go straight to the price of Bitcoin. This is QNT. QNT. We will not like dive into that in a while, but let's just see where Bitcoin is. Bitcoin has hit, yeah, it has hit $106,000. Okay, I think before we go to the price of Bitcoin right now, let's just look at the liquidity heat map. Let's see where we have the liquidity, or where price could, hit this week and or today. From there, maybe it's gonna give us some perspective as to what we should be looking at in the market. So currently we are here. We have liquidity at around $108,000, and we have more down here looking at the daily time frame. So give or take, guys, they can still bring price right down to $100,000, right? Or they can bring price to $102,000. But as it stands, $104,000 is inevitable. $108,000 is also inevitable, right? Let's see for the week, what might happen for the week. For the next 7 days, let's see where we have liquidity, a lot of liquidity. Okay, you can see we have liquidity more down here, and guys, you have to be careful. I'm going to show you guys some stuff on the chart that is giving me negative signals on the on the market in general. Okay, so as it stands, it shows that we have more liquidity, yeah, right down to almost $100,000 for Bitcoin. So going now to the chart of Bitcoin, let's see how possible it is. Let's begin with the weekly time frame. Let's look at the weekly setup. Where is Bitcoin on the weekly time frame now? Provided we are still above all of this EMA, looking at this right now, let me see. Let me just bring in a different. Let me just bring in this one. So with this chart, I'm able to get more perspective. So let's stick here with the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, okay, I wanna go to Bitcoin. It's virtual. So now looking at this on the weekly time frame, okay, guys, we are still bullish. Okay, we are still bullish because we are above all of these moving averages, and also we are above the alpha trend. So whatever is going on currently, we are bullish. The moment we stop being bullish is when we see price close below the alpha trend or below all of the moving averages. Let me just bring in the moving averages here so you can see what I'm trying to convey. I'm just gonna bring in these moving averages here. Let's see, it's gonna be let me see from the style if I can get it quickly. This is not yeah, and the 10 EMA and the 20 EMA, right? So currently I want to see price stay above the 10 and the 13 EMA. That's like on the weekly time frame, we are good. But now, if we start dropping time frames like the daily time frames, then I'm not sure we are good. Why? Let me zoom this so we see properly. I'm not that okay because look at what has been going on here on the daily time frame. We made this huge move yet, right around $112,000, and we made this other move here, but we didn't go to make higher highs. This other move here failed, this one, and now we are here. So if this move failed and price keep remain below the alpha trend, then there's high chances that we can sweep all of this liquidity here down here. You can see where we have this vector here. They can bring price right down to $98,000. And this is in confluence to what we saw here on the liquidation heat map. You can see they can bring price. You can see we have liquidity around here right up to about $102,000, right? And if you look right down here, we have liquidity around $100,000. So if you look at the chart, what Bitcoin has been doing on the daily time frame, then we can as well say that If this move now today, if today's candle is not able to close, or like during this weekend, we're not able to close, at least take this previous high at around $108,000, then there's high chances we are going to close below the 50-day moving average on the daily time frame, and this is not good, guys. We don't want to be below the 50-day moving average, because if it means we broke below the 50-day moving average with high volume, then our altcoins can bleed like crazy. And what is going on in the Middle East right now, with Iran, Israel, the crypto hack, like, is causing instability in, like, let me use the word, yeah, instability, because investors don't know what to do. Like, they don't know whether they should buy more or they should not buy more. Or they should stay away from cryptocurrency at the moment until something happens. So there's so much going on currently that I think is making like, it's causing the price of Bitcoin and other crypto asset to be like stagnant to an extent. I would say that price is stagnant to an extent. We are not seeing any major activities going on. The volume is so low, and yeah, so yeah, I think this is something that we have to address, as investors. Okay, now looking at Ethereum, you know, on the weekly time frame, you see, it's almost similar, right? Price is still playing around. You can see this is crazy. Look at the spike up, the spike down. So price has created a range on the weekly time frame for Ethereum, right? Now, how do you trade this? It's simple, guys. You know, it's simple. Allow price to break, like, except you want to be scalping this, like, like scalp up, down, but allow price to break out of this range, so you can do something like this. You can mark, yeah, mark this range, yeah, then you mark it up too, so down and up to give you clear vision as to what is going on in the market. Okay. 1 minute, guys. I just want to close some windows here. I think I'm getting some. Yeah. So you can wait for price to break and close above these zones that price has created, before you can start looking for that buy. Of course, you don't have to wait for this to happen, like for this move to happen on the weekly time frame, right? Before you get involved, you can still wait. If you see, like, when price came here, you would have short, and then cash out profit here, so you can scalp this. But at the same time, if you want to buy long, look at the upside. Look at, we have liquidity here. So if, say, price break and close below, then it means that we can see price go right down back to this liquidity here around 1,500 or $1,450,000. And if price break above, then price is gonna go and attack the liquidity around $4,000, right? So this is a play that I think is gonna happen anyway. We're not say a breakout anyway. The question is, when is it going to happen? No one knows when it's going to happen. All we need to do is be alert. You can, let me just put an alert here. So if this trigger, I'm going to be able to actually get in. Yeah. So if this trigger, then I'm going to get look for short. And guys, Ethereum is actually the leader in the altcoin market. So if we are not seeing Ethereum doing well, then most altcoins are gonna be dormant too. So we need to see Ethereum do well before maybe other altcoins can follow Ethereum afterward. But the end point here is, we are in a situation that we need to keep our eyes open. I'm going to show you guys some, like, the altcoin market right now. Let's just go straight to the altcoin market. After that, we can look at some meme coins and other altcoins that we are holding here. Let's just go straight away to this total tree. Yeah, okay, total 2. Now, looking at total 2, I'm not comfortable. Why? Because price is do like it like the way Ethereum is behaving is the same way this total two is behaving. Right? These are all cryptocurrency excluding Bitcoin. So all the crypto out there excluding Bitcoin, this is a chart. Now, the good news is we are above the 50-day moving average on the weekly time frame, and also currently we are above the 13-day EMA and the 20-day EMA on that time frame. So this is a good news, right? Or good signal for Ethereum and other altcoins out there. That's why we don't want to see price break and close below, stay below the 50 moving average on the weekly time frame. Looking at this total two, chart. If that's the case, then our altcoins are gonna bleed like crazy, And talking about total three, it's almost similar thing, but this is even more dangerous. Why? We are below this moving averages. The 5-day and the 20-day and the 10-day EMA. You can see it clearly that we are below it. And we are above the 50-day moving average, which is awesome. We want to see price bounce from there, and if price break and close below, then it's not good. If that's the case, price will not come straight to attack this liquidity here. So I mean, we are in an indecision, or let me say decision zone. So price have to decide where price want to go to. And looking at the total cap, excluding the top 10, you can see this one is even more dangerous because we are below the 20-day moving average, the 10-day, and the 50-day moving average. So your meme coins out there are in danger. Now, talking about meme coins, let's get to some meme coins here that we talk about on this platform. Let's begin with Baby Doge. Let's see where we are with this bad boy on the weekly time frame. So looking at this, you can see Baby Dogecoin is still down here. Like nothing is happening, okay? And we might still see price come down to sweep this liquidity down here. Like there's a lot of liquidity here that we might just see price just like going sideways, before we should expect the next move to the upside for Baby Dogecoin. But now looking at the daily time frame, we have hope somehow, because if you look at previous price action, you can see we rejected it here. So we might as well reject here for Baby Dogecoin, and if we do reject here, I don't think we're gonna see like huge spike. If we're gonna see a huge spike, of course, price should come towards this red zone, and if that's the case, it's gonna liquidate so many short position. Sorry, long positions. As you can see, yeah. So Baby Dogecoin is a buy. Well, like it's a buy. I mean, I'm gonna buy Baby Dogecoin right now. Not like I'm not saying like right now. I'm trying to say like if say I'm an investor of Baby Dogecoin, I'm gonna buy it now. This is the best zone I can get it cheap, more cheaper. If you look at the downside, if price have to drop more downward, you can see. I mean, it's not that significant, just about 11%, right? So from there, you can even buy more, then take the price. If it gets there, like up there from where it is, it's going to be around 25%, or right up there, it's going to be about 1x, right? So Baby Dogecoin looks somehow awesome. Now, looking at Miro Coin, I mean, I love the way Miro is holding. Trust me, guys. We have seen this huge pump with Miro. But of course, when there's a pump, there should be retracement. And if we bring in the FIP2 right now, block it from here to the top of this move, you're going to see that price is sitting at the golden pocket. And we have seen 1, 2, 3, and this is the full rejection on the daily time frame. This means Miro is in a good zone to buy based on the FIP2 strategy. Now, dropping down to the 4 hours time frame, you're going to see that price has been moving here. Like you see, price has been rejecting this golden pocket zone, meaning this liquidity should be the liquidity that bounce price to the upside. And if we look at where we have more liquidity, you can see we have liquidity here and here on the 4 hours time frame. So should you buy right now? No, don't buy. When should you buy? Buy when you see price do something like this, okay? If you see price do something like this, break with volume above the 50-day moving average, come back and hold, like reject that's when you're buying. Then you take the right to either the beta moving average or where we have this liquidity here. That's how I'm gonna play my game with Miro the dog. So I don't know about you, but if you want to follow me, good and fine. But make sure you do your own research. Crypto is dangerous. You can you can give out, you can like give the market everything you got, like lose everything to the market. Now, looking at my favorite coin, or one of my favorite coin, which is mock coin. Let's see where this bad boy is on the weekly time frame. Okay, you see where we are on this time frame is, guys, like this is fantastic. Look at this move here for the past how many weeks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For the past 5 weeks, this bad boy has been in an upside, right? But now we are seeing this retracement, and this retracement is half of this vector candle, which is usually the case, right? We want to see price hold the halfway of this like of every vector candle, and if we see it break, then it's going to target the half of this other vector. If it's loose here, it's going to target the half of this other vector down here. But for now, we are holding this half of this vector, which means that, like, if we drop down to the daily time frame, you're going to see that this zone is a measure, like it's at the alpha trend zone, where if say we see price get there, then we should be looking at a buy. Like if price break above this zone, then come back, retest it, we should be buying, because this zone like in the past acted as a zone where the alpha trend printed a buy signal that took price to the upside. So if price get there, and price stays above that zone, then we should be looking for a buy opportunity, to target this liquidity to the upside. Yeah. Okay. Looking at the next, which is Breadcoin. Okay, Breadcoin. Yeah, this is one of the biggest meme coin on the base ecosystem, and we have come to this liquidity zone here, at least towards where we have this vector candle, and I think we still need to see price play out multiple. Of course, I want to see break of structure, yeah, but I don't want to see break of structure alone in order to get in. Before I can get into the trade, I want to see break of structure, and I want to see respect of structure, at least on a daily time frame. So if price is gonna actually do something like this, come back and hold this zone, yeah, I'm gonna look for that buy when price get here. Okay, but for now, I just want to see like what price is doing on the daily time frame for bread. I'm not like actually I'm not holding bread. I sold my bread's coin, not bread's coin. I sold my bread's coin, and now I'm looking at possibilities to get it. I think I should start DCA bread's coin, yeah, at this price point. Maybe not. Yeah. So generally, I would say that we are in a good spot with cryptocurrency, and those of you who are looking forward to buying either of these coins, like this weekend, I want us to pay attention, or I want you to pay attention to this Bitcoin chart, like this on the daily time frame. Let's go to on the 1 hour time frame. So I want you to pay attention to this chart because it's very important. You're gonna decide what to do this weekend based on what I'm about to show you right now. Now you can see on this time frame, like on the 1 hour time frame, okay, Bitcoin has broken structure. Yeah, of course. I'm not here to say let's trade structure. Okay, of course I talk about this, but what I'm here to say is we have broken structure. So the least we should expect price to do is at least recover half of this vector candle. Yeah, price hasn't yet done that, which is not good. And if that is the case, then we should expect the movement to take us where we have this other vector, yeah, at least half of this vector, or price should recover all of the vector where the alpha trend have this sell signal. So if we see price reject from there, then we should expect more lower price to about the 100 and like let's say $100,000 or $98,000 for Bitcoin. You can look at this as well on the 4 hours time frame. You can see on this time frame, price is rejecting from the beta moving average, which act as support and resistance. In this case, it's acting as resistance. You can see price have rejected from this zone. So I will say that for me to actually be confident enough to get into Bitcoin on the 4 hours time frame, because I already missed out on the move. I need to see price do something like this before I'm like confident to get in, like this, hold the better moving average, then continuation to the upside. So I'm buying here. This is where I'm buying to take price to the upside. Okay, yeah. So that's that for today. If Bitcoin is gonna lose this zone, just look at where we have this liquidity here. It's gonna get to this area, yeah, to sweep the liquidity. All right, guys. I think to an extent, that's what I got for you today. If you haven't yet subscribed, do subscribe. And if you want to learn TA, you want me to teach you TA, I can do that. But make sure you join my free Telegram community. All the links are found below this video. If you're watching on X, you want to join my free Telegram community, go to YouTube. You're going to get the official link to join my free Telegram community. There you can request to learn, like you want to get into crypto full time and you want to learn TA. I'm gonna do my possible best to guide you or walk you through the entire process. Until then, guys, see you the next one. I can see all of you watching Adina, Penrila, and the rest. You guys are awesome. It's good to always have you here. Take care of yourself, guys, and see you on Monday. Ciao. Bye bye.